my daughter. No, stay where you are. I've had enough of your concern.
What's the hurry?
Oh, I tell you, I'm leaving your house quite disgusted. You don't respect anything I say, and you do the opposite of my instructions. It's perfect pandemonium.
But if...
You are a servant wench, my girl, and like the sound of your own voice too much. Keep your thoughts to yourself.
But...
You, my boy, are a fool. F-O-O-L just spells your name. Take it from your old grandma. I warned your father 1,000 times you'd never come good.
I think...
Oh, dearie me, his little sister now. Stop trying to play the innocent, my dear.
But Mother...
Oh, you may be my son's wife, but your conduct in everything is altogether wrong. You ought to set a good example for them. You are too... extravagant, and it offends me. Oh, their dear departed mother did a much better job.
But Madame...
Oh, as for you, the lady's sister, I esteem you highly. However, you preach a way of living that decent people cannot tolerate.
Your Tartuffe is mighty lucky.
He is a holy man. You should respect him.
I'm supposed to sit back and let him do as he pleases.
Tartuffe believes everything is a sin. We can't even smile unless you clear it up with God first.
He wants to guide you all to heaven. Your father should train you all to love him well.
No one, not even my father, can make me tolerate him. I'll unleash my wrath upon him.
It's downright scandalous to have this vagabond take over the house. When he arrived, he had nothing. No shoes on his feet, no clothing on his back, and now he forgets his place and rules the roost.
Oh, heavens, give me patience. Things would be better if you were governed by his pious orders.
In your eyes, he may be a saint, when in fact he's nothing but a hypocrite.
Hold your tongue.
I don't trust him.
You all hate and reject him just because he's the only one that speaks that truth in this house. Heaven's interest is his only motive.
I think his only motive is our mistress, Elmire.
Enough. Mind what you say, girl. Tartuffe is good for this family and good for the reputation of this house.
He's a fraud.
I will hear no more of it. You talk too much, my girl. You should all be grateful that my son brought this holy man among us. He was sent here by heaven to make you all repent for your salvation. Take heed of what he says. He censures only when you need censuring. He protects us from slander and scandal, as someone said the other day. This house is like the Tower of Babylon. Where you people, Babylon. Oh, so now the lady must snigger, must she? Goodbye, daughter. I've said what I wanted to. I will not step foot in this house again for a very long time. Oh. Oh. I'll get a haircut. Come on, we're off! Stop daydreaming! March, Thomas, march!
I won't escort her down. I'm staying out of range of that old lady.
Old, baby Jesus, very docile. What a shame she didn't stay to hear you call her that.
She got angry with us for nothing. She seems possessed by her Tartuffe.
You should see her son. He's 10 times worse. He's so taken with his Tartuffe, he's in a world of his own. He calls him brother and loves him more than his own wife and children. Tartuffe knows all of his secrets. Tartuffe controls all of his actions. Tartuffe even, excites him, yeah? More than any woman could. He dotes upon him. He's his universe, his hero, and he is lost in constant admiration.
Wretch!
You are very lucky to miss that speech you gave us at the door. My husband is back, though he hasn't seen me yet. I'll go upstairs and wait until he comes.
I can't stay long. But I'll wait here and greet him and then be gone.
Please talk to him about my sister's marriage. I suspect Tartuffe opposes it and has set my father up to something. Love unites my sister and Valere. I love his sister too. And if this marriage were to... So much more to say.
Ah, good morning, sister-in-law.
Good to see you. I was just leaving. How was your trip?
Oh,
Yeah, haven't had
Dorine, a moment, please, Cleante. Dorine.
Yes.
Dorine, how is everything? Has everyone been well these last 2 days?
Well, day before yesterday, Madame had a fever and a splitting headache all day and night.
And what about Tartuffe?
Tartuffe. Oh, he's well. Fat, fair, and rosy-lipped, full of life. So full of life.
Poor man.
That evening, she felt very sick and wouldn't touch her supper. Her headache got worse and worse.
And what about Tartuffe?
Tartuffe. Well, he devoured a pair of partridges before polishing up some mutton stew.
Poor man.
All night she didn't get a wink of sleep. Her fever flared up badly and they was still with her until morning.
And Tartuffe?
Tartuffe. Well, he dragged himself off the table, up the stairs, into his good warm bed and slept soundly undisturbed until morning.
Poor man.
We finally persuaded her to have a doctor bleed her, which improved matters.
And Tartuffe?
Tartuffe. Well, Tartuffe knocked back a liter of Bordeaux to make up for the blood that Madame had lost.
Poor man.
Yeah. So they are both doing well. I'll just pop upstairs to inform your wife how pleased you are at her recovery.
She's making a fool of you, Orgon. But she is right. How can this man have such a hold over you?
Stop there, my good lady. You do not know him.
Well, so you say.
You would have no doubts if you knew him as I do. When I'm with him, I am transformed. He teaches me to have no love for anything on earth. I could see my wife, my children, my mother, all die and never care a jot.
Wow, how very human.
Every day he'd come to church and kneel down close to me to pray. He would sigh and weep and pray with such passion. He was poor, I tried giving him money, but he'd always give it back to me. It's too much, he'd say. I don't deserve your charity. Well, when I refused to give it back to him, he would always give it to someone more needy. Heaven bade me to take him into this house, and well, ever since his arrival, this house has prospered. He keeps an eye on my interests, especially my dear wife. He lets me know who ogles her and seems 6 times as jealous as I am myself.
Are you completely mad? This is nonsense.
I hope you aren't planning on bad-mouthing this man of God in my house. We don't want heaven's judgment to fall on your head now, do we?
No, I know what I'm saying. Heaven sees my heart. True belief and false faith are not the same thing. Why can't you spot the difference? Men truly are such strange creatures. They push themselves to extremes, and before you know it, they've gone too far. People like me aren't taken in by hypocrites.
Oh, my, you are wise. Oh, I bow to your superior knowledge. All men compared to you are fools.
I can tell things for what they truly are. I can tell truth from fiction. Tartuffe's only religion is money, and the church is where he plies his trade. You're too under his spell to see him for what he really is, a fraud.
Oh, have you finished?
Yes.
Oh, well then good day to you. Your humble servant, your humble servant, your humble servant.
Just one more word, Orgon, a different matter. You've promised Valere your daughter's hand in marriage, yes?
Yes.
And you've set a date?
It's true.
Then why put it off?
Oh, I can't say.
Have you some other plan in mind?
Perhaps.
You mean to change your word?
Well, I never said that.
Well, has something happened?
Well, that depends.
Get to the point. Valere has sent me here to settle the matter.
Oh, has he?
Oh, yes, he has. So what shall I tell him?
Why, anything you please.
Orgon, what are you planning?
I shall do the will of God.
Will you keep your promise to Valere?
Goodbye.
This does not look good. I must inform Valere.
Little things that you do make me glad.
Mariane! Mariane! Mariane!
Yes.
Oh my goodness! Oh, scared me. Oh, Mariane, I have a secret to tell you. Aha! Well, that is soft.
What are you looking for?
Spies. Oh, well, the coast is clear. Now, Mariane, you know you are my favourite daughter, and I love you dearly.
Thank you, Father.
And you would do as I wish in all respects.
Of course, Father.
Oh, excellent. So, what do you make of Tartuffe?
Me?
Yes, you.
Well, what would you like me to say?
Well, you might say that he shines with noble merit, and he has won your heart, and you are delighted that I have chosen him to be your husband. Is something wrong?
Excuse me.
What?
There must be some mistake.
Well, how so?
Who is it you want me to marry?
Tartuffe?
This can't be true.
Oh, but I want it to be.
You seriously want...
Oh, yes, child, I am resolved to graft Tartuffe into this family, so he must be your husband.
What, Tosh?
What are you doing there? Eavesdropping? You're too curious, my girl.
Filthy house. So what's all this talk of marriage plans?
None of your business. Mariane.
Don't listen to your father, Mariane. He's gone mad.
I tell
They
you,
won't believe you.
tread carefully, Dorine. Who do you think you are?
Let's not get angry now, sir. But how can an intelligent man, like yourself, give away your only daughter to that poor bigot?
It is because he is poor that we should honour and respect him. You know, his poverty is honest
So
poverty.
he says, but you should reconsider, Monsieur.
Yeah, well, I won't take advice from you, thank you very much.
Yeah, well, I know what I'm talking about. Thank you very much.
Mariane, pay no attention to this babble. I'm your father, and I know what's best for you. I mean, true, I had promised you to young Valere, but I've been told he's inclined to gamble.
Oh, rubbish.
If I want your opinion, I'll ask for it. No man is closer to God than Tartuffe. Marrying him will be pure bliss. He could be all you could ever want.
Yes, a cockle.
Quiet. Not another
For
word.
your own good.
No, I
It's
don't.
only because we love
Hey,
you.
I want nothing
Don't
else.
laugh except to
Will
say
you
if you
shut
go
up?
ahead.
Right, that's it.
Temper, Monsieur. All right, okay. Mom's the word. Can't stop me thinking, though.
Oh, you can think all you want. Just keep that mouth of yours shut.
Ooh, yeah.
Mariane, I've considered all...
I'll go mad if I can't. Shh. There's a shout.
Tartuffe may not be the most attractive man.
You can say that again. Huh?
What did I tell you?
I wasn't talking to you.
Well, who to then?
Myself.
You need a damn good slap, girl. Well, why didn't you speak?
Oh, nothing to say.
Oh, well, one word more.
No, thank you. Not in the mood.
Oh, I'm waiting.
Well, I'm no fool.
Right. Mariane, you must...
But I never married
Shut-
after 3 minutes before the last
Ooh. Can't stand that girl. Right, Mariane, we shall discuss this later. I need some air.
Oh, God. Oh, it's a big house. Thanks for backing me up.
He's my father.
Yeah, your father can't tell you whom to love, my dear. Your husband has to be to your liking. Now, Valere's asked for a hand, yes? You love him?
Desperately.
Good. And he loves you?
Yes, I think so.
Great. So what is your plan on this other marriage?
To kill myself for this forced
yourself and everything will be okay.
Oh, Dorine, you have no sympathy for my troubles.
I have no sympathy when people talk nonsense.
I'm not. I'm just timid.
This is love, for goodness sake. If you aren't quick, you'll lose him.
Well, Valere should make the first move.
And it's not Valere's fault. Your father is so besotted with Tartuffe.
Well, I don't want to make my feelings for Valere too obvious. I mean, I don't want to look too cheap.
Good Lord. Right, Tartuffe it is then. Oh, and you two will make a lovely couple.
Oh, God.
And to be married to such a handsome fella.
Don't go on, help me.
Sorry.
Please.
You've made your bed, now lie in it.
You know what I want. I love Valere.
Oh, no. Tartuffe is your man. You are going to be Tartuffe.
Fine. Be cruel. Despair will be my comfort.
Go. I don't care. Do you care? Okay. Come back. I can't be angry at you.
I will kill myself, Dorine. I need it.
Don't fret. We'll find a way.
Mariane!
Here comes Blair now.
I've just heard a very fine piece of news.
What?
That you're marrying Tartuffe.
It's my father's plan.
Oh, I see. Your father's.
Yes, he just told me.
Well, is this some kind of a joke?
No, he's very serious. His heart is set on it.
What about you?
I don't know.
Well, that's decisive. No?
What should I do?
My advice is marry him, by all means.
That's your advice.
Yes.
Do you mean it?
Oh, a splendid choice, an offer you couldn't possibly refuse.
Very well then, I shall.
I wasn't saying what you want to hear.
Well, this could be fun.
I stupidly thought that you were in love with me.
You said that I should accept the husband that is offered to me.
You'd already made your mind up about me, hadn't you?
Right.
You never loved me. Admit it.
Think that if you please.
Two can play at this game. I'll move elsewhere. I have many other admirers.
Yeah, he does.
No doubt there's so much to admire.
It's your loss.
I'll get over it.
Oh, I hope so. It's not just my heart that's wounded, but my pride as well. Am I to go on loving you as you plan a life with someone else?
Go ahead.
That's plain enough. Goodbye, Mariane. Remember, you drove me to this pass.
Of course.
This is your doing, not mine.
As you please.
Fine.
Fine. It's not fine.
You will never lay eyes on me again.
What?
Ah! Huh?
What?
Did you, say something?
No, not me. You must be dreaming.
Right. Very well then. Goodbye, Mariane.
Goodbye.
Do you know, I must say, you two are completely off your heads. You really are. Enough of this stupidity. Mr. Valere, come back here.
What do you want?
Come here.
It's what she wants. Don't try and stop me.
Stay.
You won't change my
Oh,
mind.
since my presence here upsets him so much, I must leave myself.
And where do you think you're going? Come back here.
Let go of me. No, let go.
She
No, Dorine, it's pointless.
She can't bear to be around me. I'm leaving.
Over my dead body. Come back here.
Lord.
Come here, both of you, or it's me who'll leave.
Why?
Why?
What do you want?
What do I want? To knock both of your heads together.
Well, didn't you hear the thing she said to
Did
me?
you see the way he treated me?
Fools, both of you. Valere, you're the only man in her life, and Mariane loves you and no one else. I'll stake my life on it. Now, Valere, give me your hand.
Why?
Now yours, Mariane.
What for?
You two love each other more than you think.
At least look as if you mean it. Try and smile.
And they call this love.
The things you said, they hurt.
Coming from you, that's rich.
And they're at it again. Stop it. Both of you. We have to do something about this ridiculous marriage.
What can we do?
Well, play for time, that's our best chance. Fool your father with a sudden illness, delay the marriage for as long as possible. Then you'll be free to marry Valere, but he mustn't find you two together. Enlist your friend's help, and we'll work with Orgon's sister-in-law, Madame Elmire. Yeah, it's a good plan. Do you have a better plan? No? We'll stick with mine. Off with you both!
I'm not sure where these efforts will get us, but one thing I am sure of. You. Right.
I can't answer to my father, but you, I'll answer to my
Oh, you thrill me with joy. Whatever comes.
Whatever comes.
Okay, stop. Stop. Yakking. Off with you, go. What is that?
One last word.
Oh, no, you don't. Go. Oh, you with me.
May lightning strike me dead if I let anything or anyone stop me from solving this crisis. Tartuffe's wings are about to be clipped.
Slow down, Damis, and leave him and your father to Madame Elmire, okay? Tartuffe seems very fond of her, and he'll be like putty in her hands. Now, she has sent for him on your behalf to find out what he thinks about this ridiculous marriage. Now, please go and let me deal with it. Thank you. Oh, for God's sake.
I want to be present.
No, you must leave. You must be left alone.
I won't say anything.
You'll throw a tantrum and ruin
I
everything.
promise to keep my temper.
Oh, God. Damis, please.
Around,
Here he comes, quick. You must hide.
around, put my coat away. If I'm wanted, say I've gone to the prison to offer my last few coins to the inmates there.
Vintage Tartuffe.
Ah, what do you want?
To tell you that Madame Elmire...
Pray, before you go on, take this.
Why?
To cover up that bosom I'm not meant to see. Such things fill our minds with sinful thoughts.
Okay. I see. Easily aroused, are you? The sight of flesh too much for you, huh? You know, on my part, I'm not prone to lust. You could be standing there, stark naked,
Think of England?
and nothing I might see will tempt me in the least.
Well,
Madame Elmire wants a word with you.
I'll be delighted.
I bet you would.
Will she come? Soon?
I think that's her now, so I'll just leave you to it.
May God's overflowing kindness fill you with good health of body and soul, madame.
Thank you for those kind thoughts. Shall we make ourselves more comfortable?
Have you recovered from your illness?
Yes, thank you. I'm feeling much better.
I prayed for you both day and night.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh, your health is very important to me. I'll gladly give you mine.
How very Christian of you.
Oh, I do far less than you deserve.
I wish to speak to you in private, Monsieur.
I too am glad we're alone. It's what I prayed for, and God has answered.
No, I want to be quite frank.
Do it, madame.
Ouch, you're squeezing too hard.
1,000 pardons, sir.
What's your hand doing there?
Feeling the fabric. Ah, isn't it soft?
Please don't, I'm very ticklish. They say my husband means to break his word and marry Mariane to you. Is this true?
He's hinted at it, but truly, madame, the perfect ecstasy I crave lies somewhere else. The heart within my bosom is not stone.
You surprise me.
Madame, you have been sent from heaven. My heart bursts with love, gazing upon God's perfect self-portrait, the most perfect creature. Forgive my bluntness, madame, but I am yours for you to take. Either take me to heaven, or damn me to perdition.
I'm very flattered, Monsieur, for someone so spiritual.
I may be spiritual, but I'm still a man. Blame it on your charms. When I first saw you, I fell hopelessly under their spell. Your eyes melted what little resistance my heart was putting up. Will you look down with loving favour upon your worthless slave? Love me without scandal. Leisure me without fear.
Right, speech. But what if I were to inform my husband of your gallant passion for me? His opinion of you might change.
It's a cross I'm willing to bear.
I will be discreet. However, I want something in return. Valere and Mariane, their marriage. You must do all you can to make it happen.
No! This must be made public. I heard everything. I've seen everything. No one can expose the traitor. Revenge at last! I'll open my father's eyes to your shameless hypocrisy, you rascal!
Tell now to me. There doesn't need to be any fuss. There's no need to tell your father.
It would be an outrage to let him off the hook. Too long has this monster been destroying our family. Your father's to see sense the traitor must be unmasked, and now God has given us this golden opportunity.
To me.
Don't try and stop me from pursuing the path of sweet revenge. The very person. Father, I have news to offer your arrival. Your Monsieur Tartuffe awards your love with disloyalty. I caught him red-handed proposition your wife. Such treachery cannot go unpunished. The secret is out.
Oh, to me, if only you kept your big mouth shut.
God in heaven, is what I'm hearing true? Yes, dear brother. I am wicked. I am guilty, a miserable sinner steeped in evil, the greatest criminal that ever lived. I won't deny whatever I've been accused of. Believe their stories and send me packing like a common thief. I am shameful. I am shameful. Oh, how dare you spread this web of lies to dirty this man your name?
What? Don't you see what his game is? The man's a total hypocrite.
Silence, boy. I'll tell you. Let him speak. Hear him out. Believe what he says. You don't know what I'm capable of. I'm the most awful man alive. Yes, dear boy. Call me rogue, abandoned, scoundrel, murderer, thief. I accept it all. It's what I deserve for my shameful crimes. Oh, good brother, no more. Is your heart made of stone?
He's deceiving you again.
Oh, shut up. Right, brother. Oh, no, I can't. Words fail me. Shut up. Another word and I break your arm.
I have so much more to say.
Please, I'd rather die than see you harm a hair on his ickle-pickle head. Are you hearing this? Forgive him. On my knees, I implore you.
Alas, how can I?
You see how good he is?
So you...
Enough for you.
I said enough. My wife, my children, my servants, all conspiring to bring him down and drive this godly man from our house. I say enough. I'm giving him to Mariane.
Force her to marry him.
Yes, this very evening for maximum annoyance. Just remember who's in charge around here. I'm the master of this house and I will be obeyed. Damis, get on your knees and beg for his forgiveness.
Oh, no, really.
Now, who?
Me. As forgiveness from this cheating scoundrel, this Charlatan!
Oh, I'll take that back, you piece of filth. Oh, don't restrain me. Get out of this house and don't come back.
Fine. I will leave this house. But
Out! I'm disinheriting you. You'll get nothing from me but my everlasting curse. How dare he insult such a saintly man of God like yourself?
The pain I suffer when people try to blacken my name.
Oh, no more, good brother.
The mere thought of such ingratitude tortures my soul bitterly. Oh, 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 the horror, if only I were dead.
Oh, wretch! I should have never let you go. I should have killed you on the spot. Oh, please, Monsieur, compose yourself.
I think I should leave this house.
Well, you can't mean that, sure.
They all hate me and doubt my faith.
Well, I don't listen to
They
them.
won't stop. I know they won't. If I leave now, their attacks will cease.
Oh, no, my good Tartuffe, you shall stay. My life depends on it.
Well, if you insist it's the sacrifice God wants me to make.
Oh, I do insist.
I shall act differently from now on. Your good name's at stake. I'll avoid your sumptuous wife at all costs. I don't want to ruin our friendship.
Oh, absolutely not. Quite the opposite, in fact. I want you to be seen with her 24/7. Furthermore, I will give over the estate to you. The deeds will be put in your name, my good, true friend, my son-in-law. Who needs children and wives, eh? Will you accept my offer? Amen! Oh, you poor man. Oh, come, there are papers to sign. Mouth, Charlotte, mouth!
Forget it and eventually get it when you find me in the morning when you drown. And the word gets round. Going down.
Cha-cha-cha.
Praise be unto him.
You have become the talk of the town, sir, and you are quickly running out of allies, let me tell you. Still, I am glad I have had this opportunity to be frank with you. For argument's sake, let's say Damis acted wrongly and you were falsely accused. Would not a good Christian forgive and forget? Why let a petty quarrel force a son to be driven from his father's house? Let father and son be reconciled.
Alas, I only wish I could. I forgive Damis everything, and I do my all to help him, but heaven's interests cannot allow it. If he were to return, who knows what slander he will spend next?
Oh, this is ridiculous. Forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us.
Look, I've already told you I've forgiven him within my heart, but it's not God's wish that I live with him.
Oh, and it is God's wish that you accept the gift of his inheritance and his estate, something which you have no claim to
stop.
whatsoever.
No. Look, anyone who knows me well knows that I do nothing for personal gain. Look, I only accept Orgon's gift for fear that the whole house could fall into bad hands. Who knows what evil uses weaker men could use it for? Gambling,
I'm
cockfighting.
astounded you even accepted the offer. Name me the gospel which states it's okay to rob the rightful heir. If heaven has made it so impossible for you and Damis to live together, then you should have the good grace to withdraw, rather than see the poor boy thrown out and... Surely such such an example of your goodness.
If you'd forgive me, madame, something's come up. Prayers. Au reservoir.
Oh, Cleante! Oh, you must help us, we beg you. Mariane is in a total state of despair. Her suffering is more than my heart can take. Her father is planning to carry out this crazy marriage tonight. Tonight! Oh, Lord, here he comes. We must stop this madness by any means necessary.
Oh, I'm glad everyone is here. Here is the contract that seals your happiness, my dear. Mwah. Tears of joy.
Are you sure that is a boy?
Oh, they are. She's married Tartuffe. Oh, she wasn't, I would. What would you? Well?
Oh, Father, in the name of heaven and everything you hold dear, I beg you to release me from a daughter's obligation. You're ruining my hopes of happiness with the man I love. Don't make me wish I'd never been born.
Oh, my heart, my rising heart. Stay firm, show no weakness now.
I'm not jealous of your love for him. You can give him all your wealth, it doesn't matter to me. You can give him mine as well. Just don't give him me. I beg you. I'd rather see out the rest of my sad life in some forgotten convent.
The female heart, thwarted in love. The more you hate him, the stronger you'll become, and I'll hear no more of it.
So you mean to...
Keep your nose out of things that don't concern you.
Orgon, I have some advice.
Oh, I have no doubt you do, but not today, thank you very much.
You leave me speechless. Your blindness overwhelms me. Are you that bewitched that you believe him over your dear friends and family?
I see what I see. You and my rascal son are in on it together. You two are as thick as thieves. My poor Tartuffe doesn't stand a chance.
God help her.
I know what I know. I can see straight.
Then you need glasses. Shall we show you what's going on? Show you the truth. Once and for all.
Show me.
Yeah.
Nonsense. Don't be silly.
Come on, you'll see as clear as day.
Absurd.
What a man.
Let's say we found you a hiding place. So you could overhear everything. I wonder what you say about your man of virtue there.
Oh, why then I'd say nothing. What's she talking about?
This has gone on long enough. I'm tired of being branded a liar. You'll have to learn the hard way.
Amen to that. Yeah, then I'll play a silly little game. Let's try and see you keep your fake promises.
Send him in.
Lynn's crafty, he's no fool.
No, but his vision is blurred by his so-called simple thoughts. He won't smell a rat. Fetch him now, Dorine, please.
Very well.
You two, go. Get under the table.
What?
It's essential that you hide. Under the table.
Well, why under there?
Don't.
Oh,
Oh,
you're very strong.
with me, Orgon. Do as I say. Make sure you can't be seen or heard.
Fine, this had better be worth it.
You're thanking. What happens next may startle you. To not be surprised by my strange behaviour. Read between the lines, Orgon. I only want to convince you. As there's no alternative, I have no choice but to lead him on, flirt with him, tease him, lure him into taking risks, to make him drop his mask, so you can see him for the hypocrite he truly is. I'll pretend I've fallen for him, but you must stop me when you've had enough. Things need not go on any further. It's up to you to open your eyes and stop this mad pursuit. He hears. Keep out of sight.
Oh,
Not a sound.
You wanted to see me, madame?
Yes, I have some shall we? But first, shut the door and make sure no one's outside. We can't afford any repetition of what happened earlier. Damis' antics frightened me terribly. I tried my best to calm him down, to spoil his plans. Still, thank heavens things turned out for the best. Your righteous reputation did the trick. From now on, my husband has decided that you and I should be together constantly. That's why I'm here with you, in a locked room, alone, burning to bear my heart, aching for your passion.
Oh. Your words are somewhat troubling, madame. Your opinion has changed from before.
Oh, you don't understand women, sir. When she says no, it can mean something else entirely. Did you not get my little hints?
No, I didn't.
I was saying your attentions please me. I was saying how jealous I was having to share something I want all to myself.
I'm in the height of happiness to hear such words leave your lips, madame. Their honeyed sweetness pours round one's body, lapping round one's senses. Your happiness is my heart's ecstasy. However, my heart has some doubts. Let's be clear, we understand each other. If I'm to believe these enchanting words, I'm going to need to have some tangible evidence. A little taste of the honey in store for me.
Must you go so fast? You don't waste much time, do you? Women like to be won over slowly.
In truth, madame, I shall believe nothing until you have turned fiction into fact.
You're like a untamed beast or teeth, claws. But slow down, let me catch my breath.
Oh, but why wait, huh?
How can I consent to you what you wish without offending God?
Well, if God's all that stands in our way, I'll easily remove that little hindrance.
What about the Ten Commandments?
Yeah, thou shalt not steal my wife, you...
Ah, yes. Yes, it's true, God is against certain pleasures, but just leave the sin to me. Your cough is very bad, madame.
Heart is very stubborn.
Oh, what a shame.
All the words can say.
Look, don't worry about this getting out. It can be our little secret. To sin in secret is not to sin at all.
It seems I have no choice but to yield to you and grant you everything. Everything!
I am raging, madame!
Search the house first and make sure my husband's not in.
Oh, but why wait? I've fooled him already and got him wrapped around my little finger. There's none so blind as those who will not see. Quite.
Still, it would put my mind at rest.
Yeah?
Yeah?
I'll give it a little peruse.
He's an abomination. I'm stunned.
Oh, I'll so soon, dear. Sit back, relax. I hope you're enjoying the show.
He's drawn out of the depths of hell.
No, don't go. To conclusion. Take your time.
not again.
I want you to be quite certain you've heard enough.
There's no one in. The house is empty. Oh, yeah! Come on!
Get on the table.
I'm getting on the table. Go down there. You want to be loved by love. Oh, yes. You want to have fun with anyone. When I see you, I care about with anyone.
life, your soul in your underpants. Marry my daughter and seduce my wife? I've always had my doubts about you, didn't I? And enough is enough.
Oh, you thought that I was...
No argument, sir.
But my intentions were...
Out! You have 10 seconds.
No, sir. It is you who must leave. This house belongs to me, if I'm not mistaken. Remember, your little tricks can't fool me. I shall avenge poor, suffering heaven. You shall rule the day you thought you could expel Tartuffe.
Right.
Sinful shrew.
Orgon! What's happened?
Oh, God.
What did he mean?
Something dreadful. I may or may not have given him our entire estate and wealth.
You've done what?
I fear it may be too late, but I think something much worse may be forthcoming.
What do you mean, what?
Oh, you're scary today. Pray, certain strong box is still in my room.
I'll show you what.
I need somebody help, not just anybody help. You know I need someone help. When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody, not so self-assured. Now I find the genuine.
I'm talking to myself. Oh,
Where are you going? What's the rush?
I don't know.
Just sit down, calm down.
Oh, that wretched strong box will drive me to despair.
Orgon, what's in the box?
Oh, my poor friend Agus gave it to me for safekeeping. He said there were controversial documents inside in which his life depended on. He's no longer in the country.
And why did he entrust you with it?
Because he trusted me more than himself, poor man. I went straight to Tartuffe. He persuaded me to give him the box in case the authorities came looking.
Oh, this is bad. The deeds, now the strong box. You are in very deep water, Orgon, now that he has the upper hand. You were too rash in the beginning. Don't provoke him any further.
He was nothing but a beggar when I first took him in. A man of God. Well, I tell you, the next man of God I come across will have my fist to reckon with.
There you go again, flying off the handle as usual. Keep your temper, Orgon. You go from one extreme to another. Be sensible. Don't rush to instant judgment. Genuine believers do exist.
Father, are you well? Jude, the scoundrel has been threatening you after all you've done for him, the kindness you've shown him.
Too true, my son. No, to me, it's torture.
You won't get away with this. I don't mind getting physical. I'll strike him down at the top of his ears.
Well, there speaks the voice of hot-headed youth. Nothing can be solved by violence.
Well, get your filthy hands off of me! What? All of this dreadful nonsense I've been hearing?
It's all true, Mother. I offer him food, I offer him shelter, I offer my daughter or all of my wealth, and he repays me by taking me for a fool and seducing my wife. He's a villain.
Poor man. Well, I can't possibly believe he's as black as you make him out to be.
What?
Worthy men are always easy targets.
Mother, have you gone mad?
Ah, there are strange goings on in this house. You all hate him for no reason. It's like I always used to say. Virtue is what we seek to know. Envious die. And envy. No.
What are you getting at?
So the stories about him are all lies. How tell?
But I saw it for myself.
Well, appearances can be deceptive.
But with my own eyes.
Oh, you have been poisoned by venomous goblins.
Oh, how many more times I saw with these things called eyes.
Well, appearances can be deceiving, my dear.
Oh, go mad.
White is often seen as black. Check your facts first before you go throwing around wild
Oh,
allegations.
if you weren't my mother...
Serves you right, Monsieur.
You didn't believe us, and now she wouldn't believe you.
We're running out of time. We need to make sure he doesn't go any further.
You think he'll try?
He wouldn't dare. I wouldn't be so sure. He's a dangerous man. You've pushed him to the edge.
The rascal made me lose my senses.
I could have done more.
Yeah, actually, it's all her fault. What does he want? I'm in no fit state for visitors.
Can I help you?
Good day, good sister. I must speak to the master of the house.
He's busy and not to be disturbed.
I'll be no trouble. Tell him I have some very positive news for him.
Name, please?
Just tell him his good friend Tartuffe has sent me.
Very well. Oh, stay.
Find out what he wants.
Perhaps he's come to make amends.
Tread carefully, Orgon, and stay tight-lipped.
Good day, sir. May heaven shine brightly on you.
So far so good.
I served under your father, sir, and have a lot of respect for you and your family.
Have we met before?
Loyal's the name, bailiff by trade for 40-odd years. I'm here today to serve you a writ.
What?
You're here to what?
Oh, pray, sir, don't be angry. It's just a little summons for you and your family to gather all your belongings and vacate property.
Me? Leave here?
Exactly. The house now belongs to the good Tartuffe, as does, everything you own.
You have the nerve.
This business doesn't concern you.
Your black robes don't impress me. You needed a dangled thrashing.
Please, sir, learn to control your son, nor kick him out like last time. I've been watching along.
Loyal indeed. Disloyal should be his name.
Sir, you should be grateful. It's out of respect for you that I took this case on. You could be dealing with someone with the shoulders far less friendly.
You're making us homeless.
Oh, don't worry about it. You'll have time until tomorrow. All I ask is that me and my men spend the night here. We'll help you clear everything out. I specifically chose big, strapping, young lads for the task. Let us get on with our job.
I can't take this any longer. Such insolence, Professor itching to be out.
This is getting us nowhere. Will you kindly leave, sir?
Goodbye. May the Lord preserve you all.
Oh, go rot in hell! Well, Mother, did you enjoy that little show, or do you need more convincing?
I am mortified. I don't know what to say.
We need a plan of action.
If we were to expose his duplicity, surely that would invalidate the contract.
Sir.
Valere, Valere!
Valere always has good news. What's the good news, Valere? Come on.
Regret that I bring you all bad news.
Oh, don't we say
I don't wish to add to your woes, but things are going from bad to worse. The devil Tartuffe has double-crossed you once again and has had an audience with the Queen. He's handed over your strongbox and accused you of shielding a known traitor to the state. You're wanted for treason. A law officer is en route with Tartuffe himself. We must leave immediately.
What? Tartuffe at its finest. He's won.
The man is not human.
Now, there's a car waiting outside. I've arranged for a safe house plus a good supply of money, but we must leave at once.
For that, I don't know how to thank you. I will never forget this.
Go, Orgon. We will take care of everything.
Whoa! Softly, softly, sir. Why run so fast? You're under arrest.
You traitor, you fiend, you villain!
Your insults mean nothing to me. Heaven has taught me to rise above pain.
You've shame on heaven, you wretch!
I was only carrying out my duty.
And what a splendid job you're doing.
Have you forgotten how I found you? I rescued you from complete and utter misery.
No, I have not forgotten. But my first duty has always been to Her Royal Highness Queen Elizabeth I, second.
He's got an answer for everyone.
If your duty to the Queen was so strong, why wait until you were caught trying to seduce Elmire before you denounced Orgon?
Yeah. Rid me of these fools. Come on, arrest them.
Ah, yes. I'm glad you remind me. My instructions are to take you into custody yourself.
Me?
Yes, You!
Why?
You know exactly why. Rest assured the panic's over. Her Royal Majesty the Queen hates any fraud, and her searching gaze uncovers all deceit. This imposter thought himself so smart to reckon with Her Majesty, yet she saw his scheming from the very start. The Queen was not fooled, no, sorry. She saw the hideous face behind the mask. Luck has run out for you, you master of disguise. We've encountered tougher criminals than you. The papers that Tartuffe claimed were his by right shall be returned to you, as will your house and all your wealth. Finally, the Queen sees fit to forgive the case against your good friend Agus. Your loyalty to the crown has not been forgotten. Consider it a most deserved reward. A virtue's honour bestowed by virtue's lord, for merits ever valued at their worth by this, the wisest, the fairest, and the nicest queen on earth.
How convenient.
Well, well, well.
Leave the sinner to his...
It's a rental. It's a rental. You're right.
Valere, forgive me for my actions. I hereby give you my daughter's hand in marriage. There is no one so good or so sincere. Oh, this is a nice suit.
Over.
Oh, yes.